We've arrived at Wunderlich Headquarters in Sinzig, Germany. All right. So here they've got a really nice little showroom with some of the great bikes. A lot of the bikes right now are at the Intermod on display, but they left a few nice ones here for us to look at. This is a beautiful GS type R9T, and look at those X-ray valve covers. It's got all the good stuff on it. This is a really special bike. This is a speed cruiser. This was a prototype or a special build, special concept bike that they made several years ago. And you can see that it was based on the R1200S frame, and what this bike was trend-setting. In fact, I think it probably inspired BMW to build the R9T. Let's go have a look inside the warehouse. That says no admittance, but we're going in anyway. So this is the sort of smaller warehouse that they have. There's another one we'll go to in a minute, which has a capacity for large quantities, but they keep all the parts here in good quantities and fill orders for end customers in Europe. And this is where they pull the parts for our orders that go to the States and package. So let's go to the other warehouse, which is right outside here. So this is where the larger quantities of parts are sold. So when they run low on a particular product in this warehouse, then the overstock is stored here. Everything's highly organized and spotless. But the products are manufactured and stored in really pretty large quantities, depending on what it is. You see kind of the whole beginning of Wunderlich's business. We started out with special parts for Yamaha motorcycles back in the 80s. And so those are a very special part of the history of the company. Oh, and look who just walked in. Erich. And now we're joined by the man himself, Erich Wunderlich. And we've been working together since 2000. Before you know it, it'll be 20 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
20 years.
So
I'm proud to work with.
cool. We're just showing the folks around your facility here, and it looks great as always. But pretty soon you'll have even more space.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll be looking at that later. And it continues here. Oh, this is cool. So this turntable is what they use to wrap the plastic around the boxes. And they actually, he just told me that they actually got that mainly for us, because we're buying in pretty high quantities too. And man, that makes sense. I remember I've walked around boxes trying to put this stuff on before and get really pretty dizzy. So it makes sense. Let the boxes spin. Okay, so these are the cores. So some of our seats are built on an original BMW seat pan, and then they get sent back. And so here you can see the seats could have come from anyone. This will go back to the saddle manufacturer, get a new foam, and get reupholstered, and it becomes a Wunderlich seat then. All right, but there's way more. Come on. Okay, now we're going to be going into the development department. This is where the engineers are, for the designers, and also where the products are test fit and basically developed into prototype and then later into production. Hallo, hi Daniel. Hallo, wie geht's dir?
Danke, gut.
Gut. Ja, super. Okay. That's actually the lead head designer for Wunderlich, Daniel. Hello.
Hello.
So this is where you guys sit and design these wonderful parts, huh?
Yes.
Yep. Fantastic. That's great. What you got? What's new? What's coming up?
What's new is the workshop here.
Okay. A lot of times on our website, you'll see references to design by Nicolas Petit, and that's this guy. It's the one that we're always telling. Designed by?
10 years with your company.
Yeah.
This year.
Oh, we're 18 years together?
Yep.
10 years?
That's fresh.
Yep. And keep going.
Keep going, I'm happy.
Good. Okay.
No, more 10 years.
Yeah.
20.
What? 20. I will be old. Like you. Huh?
This is the 3D printer that is used to create the prototype parts. Like that, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Wow. That's a normal 3D print for the first test.
So now we'll take a walk through the workshop where here at Wunderlich in Germany they build bikes special to customers' desires or install the accessories. Up here is where the warranty department is. There's very few guys in that department. And the export department, the guys that we deal with on a regular basis, sales, marketing, etc. Right up this way. Hi, Yuriko. Grüß dich. Hallo.
Hi.
Hi.
Freut mich. Hi.
Rico, how are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Already at the big exhibition?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
2 days there.
2 days already?
Yeah, yeah.
Was nice.
It was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You going to be at the event tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool. Okay.
Nice to see
Looking
you.
forward.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao.
All right. So now you've seen the current location of Wunderlich in Sinzig, and you can also see how full everything is. The warehouse is packed. There's really no room for the expansion that Wunderlich is capable of having. We find ourselves much in the same boat. That's why we're moving to a new facility in North Carolina. But now we're going to do something really cool. We're going to go and look at the new building that's under construction, slated for opening in 2019. So off to the construction site we go right now. So here we are at the future world headquarters of Wunderlich in a place called Grafschaft. It's about 15 miles away from the present location, and it's incorporated into this area that's called the Innovations Park Rhineland. And I'm standing in what will be the parking lot. This is going to be a large parking lot for 80 plus autos, and also big area to hold events and things like that. Let's go have a look at what this building is going to be like. This area will be the showroom, this whole area, and all of these outer walls will be fully enclosed in glass all the way up. So it'll be bright showroom, showing all the products, showing all the motorcycles. This too will be a completely opened up area here, outdoor. And there'll be a stairway over that way, an elevator over here, and then in this basic area will be like the parts counter, sales counter, part of the showroom right in this area. And then there'll be restrooms here. And then it goes into the warehouse. It's going to be roughly 3 times more capacity than what they have at their present location. So it allows for some good long-term growth for Wunderlich going forward. So let's go look at some of the other rooms. This is the place where they'll be able to keep all the bikes that are being worked on, where products are being developed, that sort of thing. This room will be the workshop where they will be actually working on fitting the products, the prototypes, etc. Nice big workshop just for the development department. And this will be the area where the engineers, the product development specialists will be working. And then we're going to go upstairs right now. And from here you've got a nice view of what will be the main warehouse. And so here in this area, it will be roughly 3 times the capacity of the current warehouse. And the shelves will be very tall and really close together. You're going to have a special forklift that actually goes into very narrow corridors and can lift parts up and turn 90 degrees and put them away, and the same way taking it back out. So that way they can get high density storage in this, what is a huge warehouse. And it's also going to be in such a way that the trucks can roll up alongside the warehouse, unload, and continue in the same direction back out again. This room will be divided into several different sections. There's going to be a break room for the employees, some offices also for the development department, and because the code requires it, there will also be showers here too, even though maybe somebody will use it. Erich doesn't think so, but there'll be showers here too. In this area will be the bookkeeping, controlling, and the purchasing departments. So there'll be several rooms out here as well, sort of meeting rooms. There'll be a stairway going up to this area, and just like overflow offices, and also just different like conference rooms where more people need to be than would fit in an office typically. And so they have already thought of an incredible infrastructure for the IT. There'll be a fireproof room for a backup server here, another one at the far end of the building, and another place. So if there was ever a fire or whatever like that, it's virtually impossible that all 3 servers would go down, but just in case, there'll be a 4th backup in the cloud. This is going to be Erich's office, and as a matter of fact, he's taking the smallest office in the entire building. That's just the kind of guy he is. And then you have to walk around these, huh? Diese Säulen hier.
Ja, das muss sein, das ist so fachlich. Das Ganze wird ja getragen davon, ne?
Yeah.
Von diesen.
You have to have a hat like this when you go into office.
Place plans.
Okay. This will be the call center area, people taking phone orders, things like that. And then there's still another story up above, which is where the marketing department will be up there. Yeah, so that's it. What an incredible place. Can't wait to see it when it's finished. It's due to be completed somewhere in probably the 3rd quarter of 2019. It's a great new location for Wunderlich Headquarters. We're very proud to be a part of this organization, and you can see that they've taken great steps, spared no expense in creating the perfect work environment so that their engineers and all the entire staff can be fully motivated to create those products that you, the BMW motorcycle rider, want to have to complete your BMW.